Hey, can I tell you something weird? I went 3 whole years without getting a fever. Not even once. And I actually thought that it meant I was doing great. I mean, no fever, no sickness, that is a good thing, right? Turns out, not exactly. Hi, I am Shambhavi Sri Pandey, a holistic healing and self care coach, and I help busy women professionals overcome poor gut health, stubborn weight, and dull skin without any complicated routines, just by using holistic and all natural healing techniques and time efficient self care. But this story, it's personal. And honestly, it's something I wish more women knew about because so many of us are misreading our body's signs. So today I just want to share what I went through and when it taught me what it taught me about what health really means. So yes, 3 years, no fever, not even a mild one. I was feeling so proud, like my immunity is solid. But during that time, little things started creeping in. I was always tired, like mentally and physically drained. After every meal, I felt lethargic and wanted to take a nap. My belly was bloated, felt tight very often. I would get these random breakouts and felt off. My digestion was so poor. Post lunch, almost daily, I felt that burning sensation in my chest, a sore taste in the mouth, and sometimes it also felt like some bitter liquid kind of thing came up into my throat, which I later came to know is called acid reflux. Constipation was something very regular for me. Even after spending almost an hour in the washroom, it felt like there was so much left in my stomach to get rid of, but I couldn't. And my skin just looked dull with no glow, a lot of pigmentation on the neck and around the mouth. But I just kept ignoring. I thought maybe it's because of postpartum, or maybe I was just aging or stressed. I was not quite sure. Life was busy. I was a new mother. I had my little baby to take care of, and I did not have any time to focus on my own health and self care. And I was just pushing through. And also, I was on my homeopathic medications during that time for my sinus issues. So, whenever I explained my condition to my doctor, he gave me another medicine for my gut issues. And also, he used to say, your body's immunity is increasing. That is why you are not getting fever. And I actually believed him. So, but somewhere deep inside, I knew this does not feel like health. And I thought like this because I had been overweight since I got pregnant and was not able to lose the postpartum weight. There was so much fat on my tummy area. I often ate out. I was not doing any regular exercises. And the worst part, I was not even feeling healthy inside. So, how can my immune system be so great? If it is working so well, then I should be feeling fit and fine inside, right? But that was not happening. I got so confused during that time. So one day I randomly read something that said the absence of fever does not mean the body is healthy. It might mean it's too exhausted to even react. And that quote hit me really hard. I started looking back and I realized I had no proper immune response in years. No fever, no cough or cold, no inflammation, no clearing out, nothing. And my symptoms, they were not random. They were whispers. My body had been trying to speak to me, but I was just not listening to it. And this was the time when I started reading about human body intelligence and healing power. The first question for which I was seeking answer was,
Why the human body raises a fever.
okay, a quick nerdy moment, but I'll keep it simple. Fever is one of the body's oldest, smartest tools. When something is wrong in the body, When there's lot of toxins accumulated inside, our body turns up the heat. Literally, it directs all the vital energy, the pran shakti, towards internal cleaning, and thus it raises our body's temperature so it can kill off the damaged cells, get rid of the accumulated toxins inside, and speed up the healing process, right? So it's like your body's natural reboot button. So when that stops happening, there won't be any fever or any kind of healing response, and that's actually a warning. So what happens is, our body will not raise a fever in two scenarios. Number one, either we are extremely healthy inside out, so there's not much toxin buildup for which the body has to raise a fever for cleaning it up, or number two, there is something going on inside that's interfering with the healing power of the body. It did not take much time for me to realize that mine was the second scenario. There was something going on inside my body that's coming in the way of my body's healing ability. And when I made my calculations along with reading more about it, I realized, since when I started taking homeopathy medications, which was from the past 3 years, my body stopped raising fever, and also all my gut issues had started during these years. I had a huge bulb on moment. Once I realized this, I knew I needed to stop suppressing my body and start supporting it. I did not do anything drastic. The first thing I did was to stop taking the homeopathy medicines, and then I started eating cleaner, simpler meals that my body could digest easily. It included more fruits, more salads, and comparatively lesser grains or cooked meals. I focused on giving myself actual rest, not scrolling on the bed wala kind of rest, like real rest. And also, I started moving my body gently daily. For this, I did yoga, light dance, and some very basic exercises at home. I also worked on my stress levels. I started asking for help from my family more often, shortened my social media time, the mindless scrolling and all. I started listening to spiritual podcast and also practicing meditation daily. This really helped. It has been nearly it had been nearly 2.5 months since I had been following this diet and routine, and one day finally it came. My body finally raised a fever. I was so happy I can't even tell you. My family was worried, but I was happy because this is what I actually wanted and my body needed badly. How I tackled my fever symptoms, what I ate, how I responded, and whatever happened after the fever was gone, it's a long story in itself, so I'll save it for the next video. But I want to say that it wasn't scary, it felt like a gift to me. Like my body was finally saying, hey, I'm alive again. I want to say this to every woman who's been powering through. If your body feels quiet, numb, or disconnected, don't wait for the big crash to pay attention. We have been taught to be grateful when we don't get sick, but honestly, sometimes feeling sometimes feeling something is healthier than feeling nothing at all. You don't have to break down to wake up, right? You just have to start tuning in. Here's what helped me, and maybe it can help you too. Focus on your gut health. It's literally your body's command center. Make space to sweat, cry, breathe, whatever your body is asking for. Don't pop pills for every little thing. Ask why you are feeling this way. Try to find answers for your questions, and just start listening to your body. Have regular conversations. Understand what your body is trying to tell you. Please do not treat it like a machine, because it's not. It has its own intelligence. It knows what it is doing. You just need to listen again and cooperate with it, right? Give it the right environment, and trust me, your body will surprise you. So, yes, 3 years without a fever taught me that silence is not always peace. And today, I'm not scared of fevers anymore, because now I see them for what they are, a sign of life, a sign that my body still has fire. And maybe so do you. This was it for today. So, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. Namaste.